2000.
Okay. Right. Oh no, there's like a little spot for someone. Right, how's everyone doing? Hello. Hi.
Good morning, Rosie.
Morning. I've survived. Anyone got any injuries or anything they want to share with me? If you want to do so privately, just wave your hand, or you can announce it to the group. You are stiff back. That is stiff back? Yeah.
Nothing to do with me.
Oh, it's lovely to see everybody. Sorry if I haven't come and said hello to you yet. Hello, babe. Okay, cool. Just a reminder that there's yin tonight at 7:30 and a day retreat on Tuesday if anyone fancies it, because I know there's a lot of crap on the news at the moment. We might want to be distracted from it. My suggestion is show crap, personally. Obviously, I'm a bit biased. Right, so everyone, grab a block or a blanket or any kind of little prop and just come to sit this morning. We're going to start in a sleep meditation. You can put it on your knees and you can do that as well. Just put the block in between your legs and just take the coccyx, I like to say, so the sit bones onto the back of the block, or just come and sit cross-legged. See what feels good for you, and just close into the eyes. So I just want you to drop into the body this morning. Notice the energy in the body today. Feel the length through the crown of the head, root down through the sit bones, and then find just a little bit of movement from left to right, right to left. Just nice and easy, closing the eyes, and just notice the energy that your body is carrying. There's a lot going on in the world, has done for a while now, and everything is kind of unpredictable. The only thing that we can really be sure of is the changes that happen. So I want you to just drop into the body, the energy that you're holding. The body is always rooting for you. The body is always here for you. The body adapts to change very easily. It's the mind that resists it. So if we can be more in our body, we can adapt to what is given to us at any given point. So from here, just notice where you're holding energy. Notice where there might be energy that is blocked just from locking parts of the body. So you might be holding tension in the shoulders or the hips, even in the way that you breathe. We could be blocking that energy flow that's trying to move through our body all the time. We're just moving into this phase of winter, which is a time to really take stock, to really come back to ourselves, to nourish ourselves, time to just be who we really are. So just come back to you in this moment. Notice the breath. Notice where it wants to go. Notice how it's fueling every cell in the body. And then just notice the energy subtly change in the body. Allow for that movement to soften. And just notice how the body is breathing you. Just notice the vital organs working, the breath moving, and just notice how the mind is working today. The biggest part of the practice isn't creating that still mind, it's noticing the thinking mind and bringing your awareness back to your breath. So just acknowledging when the thinking mind takes you away and just bringing it back. Just staying present with that. Being present with that. And then really pull the breath in, really start to fill up the lungs, feel that expansion, feel the ribs expanding, feeling the breath moving to the space in between the ribs. And then exhaling, letting the breath go, let it go. Really lovely, guys. Start to stretch the breath. Inhale, filling up, feeling that expansion. Exhaling, letting it go, really nice. Drop shoulder blades down the back, really nice. Big breath in, feeling the breath moving in between the ribs as well as the ribs themselves, big expansion. And then opening the mouth, exhaling, letting go. Really nice. Now inhale, let's reach the hands all the way up towards the sky. Now I want you to cup the hands. So you're rotating the arms out. So you're wrapping the triceps out like you would in your down dog. Now encourage the shoulders down the back. Take a really big inhale here. Biggest breath in. Feel the organs hugging up. So your lower belly's hugging in and up. Now you're holding onto that breath. Keep holding on, keep holding on, keep holding on. And then opening the mouth, exhale, let it go. Keep holding the arms in the air, melt the shoulders down the back. Big breath in, hug the lower belly in, hug the organs in and up. Keep holding on, breathing to the heart space. And then opening the mouth, exhale, draw the hands to heart center, sealing that practice, sealing that intention into the body, into the heart space. And just come back to the breath again. Return to the natural rhythm of the breath. Notice how you feel. Breathing, breathing, breathing. Lovely. Take one more big breath in, filling up. Opening the mouth, exhale, crack open into the eyes, just moving now into the physical part of the practice. So just walking into a child's pose, what it was called. Might have a few mind blanks today, guys. Feel free to jump in at any point. So send the sit bones back towards the heels, forehead to the earth, and just melting the body down towards the earth. Feeling points of contact on the earth. Again, feeling the energy that's moving through the body, heavying the sit bones towards the heels, heavy the head towards the floor. Rock the forehead from side to side. Now, ask yourself where you could do a little bit less. Where could you soften through the face, maybe soften the shoulders? Just notice where you're holding on. The body subconsciously holds on. It's just a result of stress. It's the way our bodies protect us from danger. So just breathe to any places where you're really holding on, any tightness, any tension, just breathe to those places. Create space with the breath. That's what yoga does a lot. We really let go just by breathing to these places. Really nice. And then slowly look up. And I just want you to make little teepees with the hands. So you make little tents with the fingers. Now look forward slightly. Hug the shoulder head back and encourage the heart forward slightly. So you really feel that stretch through the side body, the sideways. Breathe in here. Take a steady breath in. Exhaling. Big breath in. Exhaling. Inhale, walk the hands over to the right. And then plant the left hand on top of the right, heavy the left sit bone towards the heel. Now stretch through the sideways. Breathe into the sides of the waist, the rib cage. Heavy that left sit bone towards the heel. Notice how that feels. Now every inhale, walk the hands a little bit further over to the right. See if you can play with that. Every exhale, soften in a little bit deeper. Really nice, guys. Inhaling, expanding, create space. Exhaling, releasing a little bit. Really nice. Big breath in. Big breath out. Nourishing the body with each breath. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale, walk it back to center. Exhale and then inhale, walking now over to the right. And then just placing the right hand on top of the left. Feel the stretch through the sideways. Breathe into the space in between the ribs. Really encouraging the breath, the body to breathe in. So it's almost like their lungs are taking over the whole body. The lungs aren't just where they are. They're in your legs, they're in your arms, they're in your fingertips. Your whole body is breathing. Feeling that exchange of energy and matter, being with the breath, being with the body. Really lovely, guys. Inhaling, come back to center. And then exhale at center. Then inhale, shift the weight up into your tabletop position. Knees in line with the hips. Wrists in line with the shoulders. Spread through the fingers, grow through the crown of the head. Let's sit the belly down, gaze up, look forward. Lovely. Exhale, pushing the earth away, rounding chin to chest, gaze into navel. Just waking up the spine. Inhaling, lifting up. Lovely. Moving with the breath. Exhaling, rounding, pushing the earth away from you. Really lovely, guys. Inhale, find that length. Shoulder blades down the back, away from the ears. Exhaling, rounding. Really lovely, guys. Inhaling, taking it up. Exhaling, rounding. Now keep your feet flat to the ground. I want you to lift the knees up, hover them an inch or so above the earth. So just hovering slightly, push the earth away from you and just pause here. Now find length through the crown of the head. Hug tummy muscles in and up. Feel that energy, feel it in the abs. Say good morning to your abs, guys. Breathing, 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 breathing. Really nice for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Really nice, guys. Take the right leg out behind you, flex through that foot, grow through the crown of the head. Hug tummy in and up. Fingertips of the left hand, drive it forward like you're shaking someone's hand before they stop us from doing that again. Make the most of it, spark up the fingertips, breathing, breathing, breathing. Take a big inhale, exhale, hug elbow to knee, give it a squeeze, really nice. Inhaling, expanding, reaching, reaching. Exhaling, contracting. One more big breath in, expand. Exhale, plant the left hand down. Plant the right foot to the floor. Knife edge of that foot comes to the floor. Pivot off the left foot like a little kickstand and inhale the right hand high. Beautiful, guys. And just go through the side body, stretching through the side waist. Extend that right arm alongside your ear. Really nice. Now really wrap that shoulder down so the chest and the heart is expanding slightly open here. Really lovely, guys. Now inhale, let's pick the right hand up again so it's in line with the left hand. There's a bit of a line of energy between the left hand and the right. I want you to pick up the right leg, flex through that foot. You're in a supported half plank. Nice and easy, got beautiful, guys. Option to stay here, option to bend through that leg and just take the ankle with the hand. Now this is a quad stretch, we're not bending into the back too much. So you kick the foot into the hand and just feel it in that quad. Breathing, breathing, breathing. Meet yourself where you are. And there's no hierarchy. You're not better at yoga if you're more bendy. That's a myth made up by Instagram. And then release. Take the right hand down. Let's plant the ball of the right foot down. Step the left foot back to meet the right. You're in your plank. Grow through the crown of the head. Nice and easy. Pausing. Now really drive the heels towards the back of the room. Crown of the head reaches forward. Hugging the tummy in and up. Breathing, breathing. Feel that energy. Squeeze through the thumb of the index finger. Nice and easy. Breathing, breathing, breathing. Staying with the body, staying with the breath. One more cycle of breath, and then send the sit bones high. Let's come into your first downward facing dog. Wrapping the triceps out, let the head be heavy, let the neck be long, and just pedal out through the legs. Firm the upper arms in, keep breathing. Now you really want to take a little bit more weight into the legs than you do the arms. And you're driving the shin bones back in space a little bit. Really nice. Just play with it. You want to keep that long spine. That's the aim, not to have straight legs. So if you need to bend your knees to keep that long spine, then do it. It really doesn't mean that you're bad at yoga. It means you're good at yoga, actually. It means the opposite. Lovely. I'm debunking yoga myths today, can you tell? Really nice, guys. Staying with the body, staying with the breath. Nice, steady breath. Now find some stillness. See if you can find some stillness in your dog. Breathing. The only thing that needs to move now is your breath. Staying with that. Lovely. And then super slowly, let's tuck the tailbone, come to the balls of the feet, round the body and roll. Track shoulders over wrists, dipping pelvis down, shoulder blades away from the ears. Lovely, guys. Nice and easy. Chin to chest. Wave it back. Downward facing dog. Nice steady breath in. And a steady breath out. Really nice, guys. Let's inhale the right leg up and back behind you. Nice and easy. Now really hug that left thigh bone back as you drive the hands in towards the earth. So you've got that long spine. You're keeping that spine. Now bend through that right leg. Nice and easy. And I really want you to keep the hips square as you bend. Now we're going to have a little play. Left hand's going to come halfway back. Option to stay here. Option to take the left hand to the lower back. Option to grab the ankle with the hand and have a little play. Just have a little play. It's fun to play on a Sunday morning. Really nice. Like you're a child again. Really nice. Don't worry if you fall. If you fall, the rule is to take out your neighbour. I'd love a domino effect in here. That's my aim in the morning. No, I'm joking. Really nice. I'm so COVID safe. And then slowly release. Coming back, downward facing dog. Let's flush out the joints. Tuck the tailbone round and roll. Just wave it all the way forward. Lovely. And then take the chin to the chest. Wave it all the way back. Downward facing dog. Really nice. Let's take it to the other side. Just drop the knees to the floor for me. And just come to a few cat-cows. Breathing here. Dipping belly down. Gazing up. Looking forward. Lovely. Exhaling. Pushing the other way. Rounding chin to chest. Really nice. Inhale. Great left. And then exhale round. Really nice. Let's inhale, left foot back behind you. Flex through the foot, grow through the crown of the head. Hugging tummy in and up. Fingertips of the right hand, drive it forward. Now really hug the tummy in and up. You don't want the lower back to compensate. Breathing, breathing, inhaling. Exhale, hug it in with the breath. Lovely. Inhaling, expanding. Body loves to move with the breath. Exhale, hug it in. Really nice. Inhaling, expanding. Exhaling, contracting. One more big inhale, reaching out. Exhale, right hand down. Left foot behind the right. Pivot off the right leg and inhale the left hand all the way up towards the sky. Really nice. Be nice and proud. Be nice and big. And then bow that left arm alongside the ear and just wrap that left shoulder down the back. And you're really expanding from the heart center. You're really creating space through that left side body. And you're breathing into between the ribs, creating space. And then inhale the left hand high. And then pick up the left leg. Just bowing and just balancing in this supported side plank. And really feel that contraction through the right side body. And then maybe you bend through that leg and you take the ankle and you just find that little quad stretch. Lovely. Just meet yourself where you are. We're in different bodies every day. It's also quite cold this morning, guys. So go easy. Your body will be responding to the change in temperature. And then slowly, slowly release. Plant that foot towards the floor. Step it back to your plank. Lovely. And just feel that energy. Feel the tummy hugging in. Grow through the crown of the head. Lovely. So we don't want to sink the sit bones down. We don't want to have them arcing up too high. 2 more cycles of breath. You've got it. And then exhale. Let's send the sit bones high, coming all the way back. Downward facing dog. Let's flush out the joints. Come to the balls of the feet. Tuck the tailbone round and roll. Wave everything the whole way forward. No chaturanga. Lovely. Let's take the chin to the chest. Wave it back, downward facing dog. Beautiful, nice, easy inhale, easy exhale. Let's have another play. Let's inhale the left leg up and back behind you. Inhaling, lovely. Use the breath to lift the leg high. And then slowly, have that little play. Now take that right hip. You want to hug it back. You really want to square off the hip points for this. Breathing, breathing, breathing. And then bend that leg off center with the hips nice and square. Now take the right hand halfway back, and then maybe take the right hand to the lower back, and then maybe grab the ankle. Woo. I don't know if I'm there on that side. Have a play. Don't worry if you fall. The more we fall, the more we learn, and the more it makes you concentrate. And it's not about staying in the pose, it's about staying with the breath. So if you come out because you've lost your breath, that is good yoga. So just check in with the breath as you're in this balance. Check in with how the breath is changing. And you want to bring it back, bring the breath back. Lovely, guys. And slowly release wherever you are. Nice work, really lovely. And then slowly come to the balls of the feet, tuck the tailbone, round and roll, flushing out the joints, just letting it go. Beautiful. Chin to chest, navel to spine, downward facing dog. Nice, steady breath in and a steady breath out. Let's slowly walk the feet to meet the hands, top of the mat. Nice forward fold. Lovely. So really feeling that weight into the feet now, grabbing opposite elbows, letting the head be heavy, letting the neck be long, feet a hip width distance, just letting everything go. Now, I want you to interlace the hands behind the head, take a few pulses here, so really just letting go, really down regulating that stress response by creating space between the vertebrae and the spine. Lovely, just letting it go, keep breathing, just encouraging that tension away from the neck, so the head weighs about 10 pounds, neck takes a lot of that, well, all of it. So just getting that tension out of the neck. And then from here, I want you to release the arms, take the hands to the hips. Now deeply bend the knees here, deeply, deeply bend. Pick up all 10 toes, root down through the pinky toe to the big toe, feel the inner arches lift. Now look up halfway, broaden through the collarbones. Now really root down through the feet to lift you all the way up. Really nice. So you really want to guide the body up. Lovely. That protects the back. Shoulders up, back and down. Grow through the crown of the head. Nice and proud, nice and tall. Coming into Tadasana. Tucking through the hips a little bit. Lengthen through the tailbone. Growing through that crown of the head. Reaching it up towards the sky. Rooting down through the feet. Feeling that connection, that duality. And coming back to the breath. Notice the breath moving through the body. Notice any shifts and changes in the way that you're breathing, and just come back to you, come back to the body. Lovely. And then let's inhale, reach the hands high, look up, see thumbs, watch palms touch,
Exhale, big juicy circle, lengthen as you fold the body over the leg. Beautiful. Inhale, hands to shin, glancing out, flat back. Exhale, fold it in. Root down through the feet to rise all the way back up. Inhaling, inhaling, inhaling. Looking up, watching palms touch. Exhaling, big circle, lengthen as you fold the body over the legs. Really lovely, guys. Beautiful. Inhale, find length through the spine, glancing out. Exhaling, folding in. Root down through the feet to rise up. Inhaling, inhaling, inhaling. Looking up, watching palms touch. Exhale, big circle, lengthen as you fold the body over the legs. Inhale, hands to shin, glancing out, flat back. Exhale, plant through the palms, step the right foot back, followed by the left in your plank. Now shift the weight forward, bend the elbows 90 degrees. Push the earth away, take it back to your plank. If you push up, lower and lift. You got it, lower and lift with the breath, lower. Now this time roll through the toes, inhale, broaden through the collarbone, shoulders away from the ears, beautiful, and then chin to chest, navel to spine, downward facing dog. Nice steady breath in and a steady breath out. Really firm those upper arms in, like you're squeezing books underneath your arms. Really nice. Following the breath, breathing, breathing, breathing. Let each breath count. Stay with your own cycle. Breathing, breathing, breathing. Bottom of your neck, exhale. Bend through the knees, glance forward, think light thoughts, step, step or float to the top of the mat. Lovely. Inhale, find length through the spine, find a flat back. Lovely. Exhaling, folding it in. Root down through the feet to rise up. Inhaling, inhaling, inhaling. Looking up, watching palms touch. Lovely. Exhale, big circle, lengthen as you fold the body over the legs. Beautiful. Inhale, lengthen through the spine, glancing out, breathing in. Exhaling, planting through the palms, step it back, jump it back, find your plank. Lovely. Shift the weight forward, bend the elbows 90 degrees, one straight line. Try not to dip the hips, and then lift it up. Lovely. And then chin to chest, navel to spine, downward facing dog. Beautiful, guys. Nice, easy inhale, easy exhale. 2 more cycles of breath, inhaling. Beautiful, guys. Exhaling, lovely. Inhaling, filling up. Bottom of your exhale, bend through the knees, glance forward, light thoughts, step, hop or float it to the top of the mat. Beautiful. Inhaling to lengthen, exhaling, folding it in, rooting down through the feet to rise up. You've got it. Inhaling, inhaling. Lovely. Lengthen through the side waist. Exhale, let's keep it moving. Swan dive it down with the body, with the breath. You've got it. Inhaling to lengthen. Exhale, plant through the palms, step it back, jump it back. Find your vinyasa with your own breath. You've got it. Really nice. Keep it moving. Shoulders away from the ears as you come up. Chin to chest, wave it back. Downward facing dog. Only 1 cycle of breath here. Make it count. Bottom of your exhale, think light thoughts. Step, step or float to the top of the mat. Beautiful, guys. Inhaling to lengthen, exhaling, fold it in. Beautiful. Root down through the feet to rise up. Inhaling, inhaling, lengthen through the side waist. Exhale, hands to heart center, close into the eyes. Come back to body, come back to breath. Notice where you're holding on to tension. Notice where you're finding those energy locks. Can you let them go? Can you breathe to those places and just encourage the body to let go a little bit? We want to keep that energy moving through the body all the time. We don't want anything stopping it or standing in your way, physically, emotionally, mentally. So come back to the breath and then crack open into the eyes. And we're just going to take our feet to hip width distance this time and send our sit bones back. Find your chair with your feet at hip width distance. Really nice. So really firm the upper arms in again and melt the shoulders down the back. Take a seat, spark up the fingertips, keep breathing, breathing, breathing. Send the sit bones a little bit lower. Now take the weight into that left foot and just pick up the right foot and breathe. Keep the hips square and then take it to the other side. Nice and easy. Breathing, have a little play and then release. Send sit bones back a little bit more. 2 more cycles of breath. Spark up the fingertips, breathing, breathing, breathing. Big breath in and then exhale. Let's fold the body over the leg. Inhale, find the length through the spine. Exhale, plant through the palms. Step it back. Option to take your vinyasa, option to go straight to your dog. See what feels good for you today. It's your time, no one else's. Beautiful. You might need to move, you might want to stay still. Lovely. Meet yourself where you are. Let's inhale the right leg up and back behind you. Inhale. Let that leg ride that breath. And then keeping hips nice and square, we're going to bend that leg off center. Now making sure the hips are square, open up through that leg. So let that leg become heavy and then circle out that knee, keeping shoulders square to the top of the mat. And then inhale, send the leg up and back behind you. Inhale, exhale. Let's take the right knee to the right elbow, hug it in. Lovely. And then inhale, send it high. Exhale, let's take a twist. Take the right knee to the left elbow. Push the other way down the upper back. Inhale, send it high. Exhale, knee to nose, hug it in. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Tap the knee to the floor and then lift it up. Tap it down and lift. Tap it down and lift. And then inhale, send it up. Exhale, take the right foot outside the right hand. You're in quite an active lizard now. So you want the toes to be tracking towards the top, the right hand top of the mat. Now I want you to inhale the right hand nice and high, open, and just expand in all directions with the body. Keep breathing, breathing, breathing. Lovely, guys. And then slowly take that hand down. Inhale, right leg up and back behind you. Exhale, knee to nose, glance forward. Step the right foot next to the right thumb. Now draw the arms alongside the body like wings. Hug the tummy in and up. Root down through the feet, tether through the feet to rise you all the way up. Spark up the fingertips. Hug that right hip back. Micro bend that back knee for me. Keep breathing, breathing, breathing. Take a big inhale. Exhale, bend through the back knee. Cactus the arms open. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, take the arms alongside the body. Take the body forward. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, deeply bend that back knee as you cactus the arms open. Lower it down. Lovely. That's it. Inhale. Exhaling, taking it forward. With the breath, inhale. And then exhale, take it back. One more. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, let's draw the hands to heart center. Root down through that right foot. Step it up, warrior three. Now really drive that left heel back in space. Grow through the crown of the head. And I want to be able to like eat my dinner off the back, basically. That's how straight you are. That's how square the hips are. So you really want to wrap that left hip down a little bit. Breathing, breathing, breathing. Lovely. And then take the hands to the floor for me. Lovely. So you're in a supported warrior three. Now start to bend through the lifted leg, like we did in our down dog. See if you can take hold of that left foot with your hand. You don't have to come here, it's just another little quad stretch. You can just stay in your supported warrior three. See what feels good for you. Lovely, guys. And then super slowly release, step it back to that high lunge. Like nothing ever happened. Lengthen tailbone towards the floor. Spark up the fingertips, find your victory arms, and then frame that front foot. Step it back. And I want you from here, so we're stepping back to a plank, left hand underneath the face, knife edge of the left foot, and then reach the right hand all the way up. And then bow through the side body. Extend the right arm alongside the ear. You got it, lovely. And then slowly take it back. Downward facing dog. Nice, easy inhale. Easy exhale. You got it. Inhaling, filling up. Exhaling, come to the balls of the feet, tuck the tailbone, wave it forward, just flushing out the joints for me. Really nice, guys. So no chaturanga, chin to chest, navel to spine, sending it back. Downward facing dog, beautiful. Let's inhale, left leg up and back behind you, lifting it up. Exhale, keep the hips square, shoulders square, bend the leg off center, drawing that heel towards the right sit bone. Now start to make circles with that knee. Just getting a bit of fluid into that hip joint. Lovely. And then inhale, send it up and back behind you, hugging the right thigh bone back in space. Inhale, exhale, left knee to left elbow, tracking shoulders over the wrist. Squeeze, lovely. Inhaling, sending it high. Lovely. Exhale, take the knee across, take a twist, push the other way. Lovely. Inhaling, lifting up. Beautiful, guys. Exhale, knee to nose, hug it in. So you can give your knee a little kiss. Tap the knee to the floor and then lift it up. Tap it down and lift. Say the morning to your abs again. Tap it down and lift. You got it. Tap it down and lift. Let's inhale, send it up and back behind you. Exhale, left foot outside the left hand, setting up the lizard on the other side. Keep breathing, breathing, breathing. And then inhale the left arm all the way up. Spark up the fingertips, expanding the body in all directions. Breathing, breathing, breathing. And really active through that back leg. You really want to hug that right thigh up towards the sky, so you're not just hanging out on that leg. And then slowly plant the left hand back down. Inhale, send it up and back behind you. Exhale, knee to nose, glance forward. Left foot towards the left thumb. So you don't want to stitch yourself up here. You want a solid foundation. So you don't want to take the foot right in the center of the mat because you'll wobble as you come up. So tether through the feet, hug the thigh bones towards each other. There you go, you're solid as a rock now. Grow through the crown of the head and rise all the way up. Spark up the fingertips, lengthen tailbone towards the floor. Now feel those inner thighs drawing towards each other. Lovely. And then bend through the back knee. Take it down, cactus the arms open. Inhale, rise it up. Exhaling, taking it forward. Again, take the arms alongside the body. Now, you're so active through the legs while you do this. The legs are having a right old party. So really stay with that. You want to feel really alive in the legs. Really nice. Using your breath. You're almost dancing with the breath. Really nice. One more big breath in. And then exhale, hands to heart center. Let's take the weight into that left leg. Let's fly. Find your warrior three. That was a really bad demo I just did. Don't do what I just did, where you just fling yourself out. Have a little play. And really make sure you're not craning the neck. It's tempting to look forward when you're doing this. Just gaze just beyond the cheeks. That's where you want the alignment for your neck. Lovely. And you're flying. You look absolutely gorgeous, all of you. Check in with your toes. You want those toes to track the eye of the knee. Now, if you're locking out that leg, loosen it a little bit. You don't want to block that energy. And then slowly take the hands to the floor. And then maybe bend through that right leg this time. And so you want the hands to be reaching out slightly in front of you, not like a standing split. And then you just take that left hand, see if you can grab that right foot and drive the shin bone back again. It's a little quad stretch. Don't overthink it. Go easy. Lovely, guys. Just breathing. Other hand, my love. Swap hands, mate. There you go. Other hand. That's it. There you go. Make it a bit easier for you. Lovely. And then slowly release wherever you are. Step it back. Finding that high lunge like nothing ever happened. Inhale, spark up the fingertips. Feels so good. And then exhale. Let's frame that front foot. Step it back to a plank. Right hand underneath the face. Ninth of the right foot. Vashisthasana. Inhale, left hand up. Picking up through the side waist. Little bit of space between the heels. And then extend the left arm alongside the ear, bow through the side body. Again, feel that stretch through the ribs, really contract through one side, expand through the other, and then slowly plant that hand down, and then take it back, downward facing dog. Nice, easy inhale, easy exhale. Maybe you wave it forward, maybe take a vinyasa. See what calls your name, and we'll all meet back in a nice, juicy child's pose. Mandatory child's pose. Lovely. Softening, forehead to the earth. Breathe. Notice how you feel. Soften, release. So where are you holding on? Where could you let go a little bit? Breathe into the back body. Breathing, softening the arms and the legs. Just coming to the breath. Again, where could you do a little bit less with the body? And then super slowly walk the hands up so you come to sit on your knees, nice and easy. Inhale, reach the hands all the way up towards the sky. Grab opposite elbows, pull out through the side waist and just bow over to the right. And then take it back up, bow over to the left. Coming back to center, drawing the forearms to the ribs. Take an inhale, shoulders down the back. Exhale, take a forward fold.
Just wrapping the arms around the solar plexus region, forehead to the earth. Breathe. Meeting yourself where you are. That feels good for you today. And then super slowly lift yourself back up, nice and easy. Really nice. And then slowly plant through the palms, tuck through the toes, sending sit bones high, coming all the way back. Downward facing dog. Nice steady breath in and a steady breath out. Let's inhale the right leg up and back behind you. Inhaling, lovely. Exhale, bend the leg off center. Open through the hip. Maybe let the leg become heavy. Maybe flip your dog, find your one thing. Stretch through the core, stretch through the heart. Let the head be heavy. Let it go. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Expand the whole body. Lovely. On Zoom, I'll just demo for you. Coming to wild. If that pulls your leg. Lovely. And then slowly plant the right hand back down. Inhale, right leg up and back behind you. Exhale, knee to nose, glance forward. Step back foot in between the hands. Now the back foot comes down, front heels in line with the arch of the back foot. We windmill ourselves all the way up, find warrior two. Lovely. Now I just want you to find the foundation, front heel in line with the arch, and really tracking the shoulders over the hips. Now melt the shoulders down the back, gaze over that middle finger, and then once you've done that, and your alignment's there, start to close into the eyes. Check that that right knee is tracking with the second and third toe. There's a deep lunge in that front leg, so that the thighs almost parallel to the earth. Breathe. Just marinating in this warrior, nice and strong. Breathing, breathing. And just hugging the tummy in and up. And the gates closed. Breathe. Now flip that front palm open, and then inhale, wave it back. Lovely, without losing any depth in that front leg. Take it all the way up. Now extend through the front leg, hinge at the hips, and then just make sure you're not locking out that right leg as you find your triangle. So you're reaching the left hand up, but you're re-energizing through that big toe mound so that you're not locking out the energy. And you're expanding through the heart space. Maybe you glance up towards that left hand, maybe you don't. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Lovely. And then from here, glance down. I want you to take the right hand about 3 inches away from that right pinky toe. Option to grab your block. This will really help you expand the heart center. We're coming into half moon, so you pick up that back leg. Nice and easy. Option to take the Tripassana variation, which is grabbing that ankle like we've done through the whole practice. Option, if you want movement, is to contract the body in and then expand it open. Contract. Or just stay as you are. See what feels good for you today. Lovely, guys. Beautiful. Lovely. And then super slowly release. Let's step it back to a triangle. Not an easy transition. So again, making sure you're not locking out that leg. You're creating that line of energy between that left hand and the right. You're rooting down through that right big toe mound. And then you wave it all the way up. Let's find that warrior two again. Nice and easy. Now let's lengthen through that front leg. Inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, take it down. Flip the palms open, inhale. Lovely. Exhaling, taking it down. Lovely. With the breath, inhale. And then this time, exhale, let's windmill the hands around. Lovely. And then step it back, come back to a plank. Option to take your vinyasa. Option to stay as you are. Lovely. Beautiful. Nice, easy inhale. Easy exhale. Let's use the inhale to lift the left leg up and back behind you. Inhaling, inhaling. Lovely. Exhale, bend that leg off center. Open through that hip. Now shift the weight slightly forward before you start to flip your dog. Find your wild thing. That's it. Really nice. So take it out the shoulder slightly. Really nice. Opening through the heart space. Let the head go. It's really easy to want to keep hold of the head. That's it. So lovely. Pick up the hips a little bit more, guys. Really nice. Big breath in, expanding, expanding, and then exhale, plant the left hand down, and then inhale, left leg up and back behind you. Beautiful, guys. Lovely. Exhale. Let's slowly draw the knee to the nose, track shoulders over the wrist, step the foot in between the hands. Really nice. Plant the back foot down to 45 degrees. Front heel in line with the arch of the back foot. Root down to rise up. Lovely. Find a warrior on the other side. Nice strong warrior 2. Now just check in with your foundation. Rooting down through the feet. And really making sure that that left knee is tracking with the second and third toes. You want to aim to get this parallel to the earth. Really nice. Make sure your knees not tracking over the toes. Nice and strong. Hug the tummy in and up. Find an energy lock. Call them bandhas in yoga. So really spark up the fingertips, energize, and just make sure you're gazing over that left middle finger and that the right arm isn't hanging to the earth too much. Breathing, breathing. Now close into the eyes. Flip the palms open for me. Keep the eyes closed. Breathing, breathing. Lovely. Staying with the breath, staying with the body. Notice how you feel. Notice where the breath is going, where it wants to go. Lovely. Now crack open into the eyes. Let's reverse your warrior. Wave it back without losing any depth in the legs. And then slowly come all the way back up. Let's lengthen through that front leg. You can heel toe the back foot in slightly if you like. Now make sure you micro bend the left leg as you hinge at the hip. Take it all the way down. Left hand towards the ankle, right hand up. Use a block if you need to. You really want to expand through the heart center. And you encourage that right shoulder blade down the back. Breathing, breathing, breathing. Lovely, guys. Expanding down in all directions. And you're going to try not to lock out the legs. You don't want to block any energy moving through the legs. They're your foundation for this. Breathing, breathing, breathing. And then super slowly start to encourage that left hand about 3 inches away from that left pinky toe. Grab a block if you need to, finding your half move. So reaching that right leg up, spark up the fingertips. Look down to the floor to balance if you want, or look up. Option to take your Trikonasana variation, bending through that right leg. Or if you want movement, expand the body and then contract by cushioning the joints as you hug the knee in towards the left knee. Expand, contract your body. You might need the energy, it might need that heat. You might want to stoke the fire because it's pretty cold today. You might need the stillness. There's a lot going on in the balance. They're very dynamic. So your body's working super hard even when you're still. So go easy. And then super slowly, let's release. Let's take it back to a triangle. So really go easy. It's not an easy transition. Lovely. And let the shoulder blades squeeze together. Root down through the feet to rise you all the way back up. Find that warrior 2 again. Really nice. Let's split the palms open. Nice and strong. Root down through the feet. Lift the palms up. Shoulders down the back. Like you're applauding. Exhale. Let's inhale. Let's applaud. No lockdowns, yeah. Exhale. Let's manifest good Christmases, guys. Inhaling. Exhaling. Lovely with the breath. Flip the palms. Inhale. And then exhale. Let's frame that front foot. Step it back to a plank. And then wave it back. Downward facing dog. Dropping knees to the floor. Coming back to that child's pose. Knees nice and wide. Forehead to the earth. Melting the body down. Going easy with yourself. Notice how you feel. Notice the breath. Notice the body. Notice the thinking mind. Is it being kind to you? Lovely. Slowly plant through the palms, tuck through the toes, sending sit bones high. And just slowly walk the feet to meet the hands at the top of the mat. Just take a forward fold for me. So grabbing opposite elbows again, letting the head be really heavy, swaying from side to side, and just a little micro bend in the knees again, so that you can release that energy and just let it all go. Let the head go, let the torso go. And again, just bring your awareness back to your body if the mind's taking you away. Just come back to you. And then super slowly release. And then just heel toe the feet out. So the toes are tracking out, and then just lower the sit bones down, coming into Malasana. Hands to heart center. Encourage the knees towards the elbows, elbows towards the knee. And you're growing through the crown of the head. Now grab props underneath your sit bones if you're sitting tall on your balls of your feet. Or if you want to loosen it, then just bring the sit bones towards the earth. Close into the eyes. Be with the breath. Now slowly take the hands and fists alongside the ears, root down through the feet to rise you all the way up, like you're rejoicing. And then slowly lower all the way back down, hands to heart center, coming back into Malasana. Now, if you have low blood pressure, do this slowly, speaking from personal experience. And then reach the hands alongside the ears. In fists, root down through the feet to rise you all the way up. Lovely. And then slowly bringing hands to heart center. And just pausing here this time. Breathing, breathing, breathing. Coming back into the body. And then slowly taking the sit bones towards the earth, finding Malasana. So taking the shins parallel with the earth, lengthen through the spine, just draw the arms alongside the body, spread through the toes, big inhale. And then exhale, let's lower it down, pausing here, just hanging out in your low boat, just casually, as you do, nice and easy. Now cross the right leg over the left, left over the right, right and left, right and left. Lovely. For another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug knees into the chest. Give yourself a squeeze. And I just want you to circle out the knees from me outwards and inwards. Breathing, being with the body, being with the breath. Lovely. Just rock from side to side. It's like you're a little animal. Really nice. And then take the hands underneath the knees and just rock yourself all the way up to sit. And I want you to scooch the sit bones back. So we're going to come into cobbler. So you just draw the soles of the feet together. But if you want to change the position of your feet, I want you to move from your hips and not from your feet. It's just a safer way to move. So just feel into that. See where it feels good for you. And then take the hands over the top of the feet. Hook the elbows outside the shins. Find length through the spine. And then exhale, hinge at the hips and fold. Again, this is a movement. This is a double hip opener. So it can be quite a lot. Lean into any fluctuations in emotions or way that you might be feeling. And just let yourself be. Every inhale creates more length. Every exhale, fold it in a little bit deeper. Nice and easy. Inhaling, create space. Exhaling, fold it in. Inhaling, lengthen. Exhaling, folding. Lovely. There's no hierarchy. It's all about progress, not perfection. It's just you and your body, and what your body needs from you right now. Exactly that. Every inhale, maybe create a little bit more length through the spine. Every exhale, maybe you take it a little bit deeper. And super slowly start to walk yourself out, nice and easy. Just grab the palms outside the knees and draw the knees towards each other. And then just extend the legs in front of you, keeping the toes nice and flexed. Find that length through the spine. Take an inhale, and then exhale, start to fold the body over the legs, nice and easy. Inhaling, creating that length. Exhaling, fold it in, breathing into the backs of the legs. Again, you need to lock out your legs, so just let the legs loosen up a little bit, but keeping the toes nice and flexed. So you're driving the toes up towards the ceiling. and you're using the breath to create space between the vertebrae of the spine. This communicates via the autonomic nervous system that you're safe and you're well. So it's really important we do this. We breathe just by creating those spaces between the vertebrae of your spine. Every inhale, create that length. Every exhale, fold it in. Going easy with each breath. Make each breath count. And then super slowly, nice and easy, start to walk the hands up, palms rotate out, and then using the core, can't remember what part of the body I was, to slowly use your core as a brake system to slowly lower yourself all the way down. Brake on this so and then lower everything down towards the floor. Really nice, guys. Just take the soles of the feet to the floor for me and just cross the right leg over the left. Scooch the pelvis over to the right. Take the hands out nice and wide. Drop knees over to the left, and then just slowly gaze over to the right. Just wringing out the body, just breathing into that right rib cage. And just creating that space, just wringing out the body. Lovely. Just encouraging the shoulder blades to the floor as opposed to the legs. Wringing out the body. Just letting it all go. And then slowly drawing the legs all the way back up. You missed that, we were just in a little supine twist. Really nice. And then taking it to the other side. So just crossing the left leg over the right, just like you're sitting in a chair, scooch the pelvis over to the left, drop knees over to the right. And just really encourage the shoulder blades to the earth. And just breathing. Again, just become aware of where you're holding on to tension. Where could you let it go a little bit? Where could you let that energy move a little bit? Where could you do a little bit less? Maybe softening the face a little bit. Maybe letting the shoulders melt down the back. And then super slowly, whenever you're ready, start to encourage the legs all the way back up. Option to take one final pose before your Shavasana, option to drop straight in. You're in a perfect position just to drop straight in. See what pulls your name. It's your time, no one else. Now, if you're coming to a version, maybe remember that I can't really assist you at the moment. Well, I can actually, because I'm not bulletproof and mute right now. Really nice. So if you're coming into shoulder stand, make sure you're encouraging the feet directly above the hips. Lovely. And you're not jutting the chin. You can feel a release through the chin. Lovely. And if you're in shoulder stand, start to plant the soles of the feet, the balls of the feet above the head, so coming into plow. If you get the toes of the feet to the floor, then wrap the knees around the ears. Maybe give your ears a little squeeze even. Lovely. And then release the palms to the floor, using the core as a brake system. Using the palms as a brake system to super slowly manipulate the spine down, just like a string of pearls, coming all the way down towards the earth. Nice and easy. Lovely. If you're in
Headstand, come to a child's pose for me. And then just encourage the palms underneath the sit bones, forearms to the earth, broaden through the collarbones. Take a big breath in, lion's breath it out, poke the tongue out, exhale, let it go, really nice. Inhaling, filling up, expanding, exhaling, let it go, really nice guys. One more big breath in, and then exhale, lower the body to the earth, shoulders down the back, let the limbs drop away from the midline of the body, just dropping into your Shavasana. And just feeling that the muscles, the tissues, the bones, the body parts are softening into the earth, grabbing a layer from deeper. And just feeling that residue in the physical body. Just drawing your awareness to a pelvic bowl, just carrying your vital organs. And those are the parts of the body, that's the most important part of the body that will gain so much benefit from this stillness, from this duality of effort and ease. So just being in the stillness can often be the hardest part of the practice because our mind wants to take us away. Our mind wants to move us to the next thing. So see if you can stay here. Give back to your vital organs, your immunity, your body's fight for survival. That lives right there. Breathe to that place. And just let yourself be. Let the body breathe you. Just coming back to who you really are. Start to invite some spaciousness back into the breath. And if you're at home and you want to stay, then stay in your Shavasana. It's a very good place to be. And just, if you're coming out, just become aware of the senses. So start to notice everything you can feel.
Acknowledge the sound around you as sound, not noise. And then start to invite movement back into the body by wiggling your fingers and your toes. Inviting your awareness in, raising your consciousness, coming back into being. And then extending the arms alongside the ears. Take a full body stretch, feeling that expansion alongside the side waist. Breathing into the rib cage again. And then slowly hugging the knees into the chest. Nice and easy. Rolling to the right side of the body in your own time. So we get to begin again in yoga. We pause, we come out of corpse pose and back into this fetal position, just reminding ourselves that we get to begin again. And then in your own time, when you're ready, using the left hand to lead with the heart space all the way up to a comfortable seated position. Feeling that length through the spine, feeling the growth through the crown of the head, and feeling the residue of all your work in your physical body, keeping the eyes closed and just bringing the palms to heart center. And just physically feel the heart beating in the chest. And you're just bringing the palms just slightly to the right of the beating heart. Just acknowledge everything you've given to your body in the practice today. Giving back to your energy, giving back to yourself, giving back to the people around you by being on your mat. And then bowing chin to chest. It's acknowledging the wisdom of your heart in gratitude for your good health, the teachings, and everything that comes before you, good and bad, on the road that it takes you to where you are now. Thank you, guys. Namaste.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you, Zoomers.
Thank you, Rosie.
Of course. Lovely to see you.